Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately show the value of our figures and free them for their plastic and cardboard prison. I got you something nice today. It's the Krusty the Clown. Now, be honest, I don't really care too much about Krusty the Clown. I only picked him up because he was $7.99, and I have the rest of the Simpsons. So, why not add him to the collection? Let's take him to the table. Alright, so we have Krusty over here, and for the most part, he looks just like the Homer, but a clown, which I guess that was the whole entire point. But then again, I have not been watching The Simpsons for as long as its initial run because I'm not that old. So, you know, it looks fine. The box is fine. If you've seen any of these on shelves, you've seen these boxes. It's just kind of rinse and repeat. Put a Krusty face on the side. Open box concept that we love. And a whole bunch of boringness because here at the YKB, we don't care about boxes, and I definitely don't care about this one. So let's get Krusty open and free him from his plastic and cardboard prison. There's him in his plastic. There's Krusty. Let's get a little bit closer. And for the most part, Krusty looks pretty good. Like I said earlier, it is literally just Homer plus clown stuff. So, I never really noticed that while watching. I forgot who told me. I think it might have been my dad. It was like, this used to be like a late night spin-off, skit thing that they did. But I'm getting on the tangent. It looks good. It looks like him. Who makes these toys, by the way? Jack Pacific. They make pretty good representation of toys, but they lean more childlike. With this kind of fits. It does have a little bit more articulation that they like to put in, but for the most part, it works. It looks good. But enough about this. Let's go look at his accessories. I say accessories because it's technically one. Keyword technically. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. His mic stand is his accessory. And the reason I say it's technically one because it's one mic stand with a mic, but you can separate it. So I guess it's technically two. But, what's a mic stand without a mic? But that's his accessories. Alright, so we got Krusty over here. Let's get him in front of his mic, which works. I'm happy to get a mic stand because I love accessories that I can use for other figures. And his arms don't really move that much, so I can't really show him holding it. But he can hold his mic pretty well, or the mic stand pretty well. Can he hold the mic? I guess he can hold it fine. It looks more like an ice cream cone than it does a mic, but it's there. So, there you go. The clown could tell jokes. Alrighty, well, since I got him like this, why not look at articulation real fast? Just because. He can do a T-pose. His arms can go all the way around, but it is a tight fit. It's technically a ball joint on a rubber thing, but does that go 90? And it's close enough to 90, but I wouldn't call it quite 90. Wrist goes all the way around. His head only spins because it's really attached at the neck. It's really no pivot. Does it? Okay, that just spins. I almost broke that if you heard that. He kicks up that far. His leg bends that much. That was a little bit of a struggle. And it's a ball for the foot. So there's technically ankle rocker in there, but not much. But for being a silly character, can you do a split? No, you can't. So, what are you expecting out of what I kind of feel like is articulated statues? Because I don't see many people posing up their Simpsons figures, because these figures don't seem to have that many posability. But they do look good. So, let's get into height. Alright, Krusty is... It's about 5 1/4 tall. Is that a quarter? Yeah, 5 1/4 tall. From side to side. He cannot put his arms down. Probably because of this belly. So he will take up about 4 inches of space. From back to front. If I can do that, he'll take up about 2.5. So we'll take up some room on the shelf. And because I forgot to do this, why not? His mic stand is about 4 inches tall. So, you know, Krusty will take up a little bit of room, but nothing crazy. Now, for the longest time, I didn't know that Krusty the Clown was basically just Homer in a clown outfit. But looking at this now, you could definitely tell that. But then again, I did not watch the super early Simpsons stuff, so I have no idea what that show was about. You know, I was born in the 90s, so that should tell you something. But the resemblance is uncanny, and I've never noticed until they're this close in hand. I think that's a little bit sad, don't you? But they look good with each other. Alrighty, just want to do this real fast. Stick Krusty the Clown in there, just because you can see their heights and how they match up with each other. You know, Krusty the Clown is basically just Homer with a little bit extra hair. So, you know, he matches basically his height with the family. You can even tell. So, there you go. Alright, got Krusty standing up. And let's see how he compares to other figures not from his line. Like Marvel Legends and McFarlane Spawn. SH Fig Arts, G.I. Joe Classified Series, NECA Turtle, Star Wars Black Series, Loyal Subjects, Aang. What else can I say about Krusty the Clown? He's fine. He's a clown. He's kind of the most disappointing out of the group. At least I think so. But, you know. The heights work. It's not really going to fit with anything else because this is a very smaller line. So, you know. You kind of can't stick it next to anything else on the shelf because it just looks out of place. So what else can I say about Krusty Krab? It's crazy how familiar he looks. Like, that I did not know he's basically Homer in a clown costume. But that's besides the point. Am I happy I got this figure? And, oh, wow, he has bicep. Did not know that, review this entire figure, not knowing that he has a bicep joint. I guess I'm okay with it, just because, you know, I'm enjoying this line. Really find the urge not to buy anymore because I have the entire family. But, you know, it's the thing about collecting. You want to collect everything, and sometimes you need to back off. He's fine. He's not a must-have. It's not a need-to-have. I kind of got him because I got caught up and just bought him. He's fine. I'm rambling. But for more reviews, come to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm out. Really didn't realize how strong the resemblance was.